How's it going, guys? Chris back here again with another episode of Historic Brawl. Today, we're checking out Rocco Street Chef. Boy, that was a mouthful. Do I want this hand? Do I not want this hand? I think I want this hand. So I think we open on Bisaccio so that we can Gingerbrute. We Temple on turn 2 because we don't have a play for that turn, and then we Rocco on 3. So the ideal of this deck is that Rocco is really good at making food tokens, because ideally he can make 2 food tokens per turn cycle, and the main benefit of that, right, is it's just an artifact on the battlefield. So I kind of want to combo with the bad Karn. So we have a Vorinclex in our deck. The ideal is that we play Vorinclex, we play the bad Karn, immediately ultimate, and then we ping with all of our artifacts. That's the plan. I don't know if it'll work. And Rocco, like, he definitely does have downsides attached to him. We got him a Haggle. I've only played it against mono red decks, oddly enough. And mono red decks love gunning down Rocco. Like, they take the card advantage and then they just fire off 2 bolts at him. Well, this is hard. Oh, we actually want to play this. We want to play Trail of Crumbs. And then I guess we go green, because we have triple green spells. We don't have triple white or triple red, really. Although if we wanted to play these 2 spells in the same turn, we would need triple red, right? So, but we have Sacred Foundry and Battle Forge in hand. It doesn't really matter too much, does it? I'm scared of Vorinclex, man. Like, whenever he shows up, he tends to just combo kill you. And it's not even like the combo kills where I assembled 2 or 3 cards that are very spread out in my deck. I played Urza, I cast a bunch of spells, and then I flipped him and I cast him again. And you only really need a handful of cards to win with Urza. That's part of the problem, right? And our commander does not do the best in that regard either. Because, you see, they're going to snipe him down, even though there is no benefit to doing so. Take action. I guess they get the kills, right? And they can attack. There is a benefit. It's just, well, I'm not even going to bother attacking. Okay. That was 8 damage versus 7. Do that hit players? It does. If I go with this, I can play the Prospector immediately, which does nothing. Good to know. Yuck. Wolf's Quarry. A rather unconventional card. But we want to make as many food tokens as possible, so that in a single turn cycle we can tap them all, to deal a bunch of damage, and then possibly untap to finish off our opponent, right? Like, I don't imagine us getting 20 artifacts on the battlefield, and in the mono red meta, I don't really imagine us getting any number of artifacts onto the battlefield, but how much mana do I have? So I have an even number. I think we'll just wait and then crack the rest on our opponent's turn. Like, if I have to, I'll crack both foods. Well, there's one. One boar dead. But we got a food token. So we're good at making foods. We make a couple of treasures. And we also are good at making... What are you targeting with raise? That? Yeah, let's sacrifice the food. I'm being conservative with this because I've played this matchup before, and I lost because I was too greedy. I played a blocker that wasn't going to soak up any damage when I could have just cracked 2 fluids, gained 6 life, and probably survived. Okay, I'm pretty sure we're dead. Resolve all. Yeah, that's GG. 8 is only the amount of life we have left. Well, the ideal is still sound, I think. It's not really sound, but it's kind of sound, right? Like, it's not outlandish, which I think is the metric we build our decks off of. The ideal's too far gone. Like, maybe it's not worth pursuing, but I don't know. Killing somebody by pinging them with a Karn emblem feels fun. And I did it this way because I built another deck that is also kind of combo-y. But, like, if it works, which I don't know if it will, it probably won't be fun. It'll be decent, but it probably won't be fun. But, you know, sometimes you gotta try out things like that. And I've literally never run into the commander before, so I don't think it's actually gonna be that bad, but you never know. I do want to keep that. I do. Even though I'm not gonna be playing it next turn. It's even though it's like very poorly lined up for our curve. I will keep the land because a 4th mana source is what I need. Red helps out with Goldspan Dragon. Opponent has conceded. No, I did not have fun. I played a 2/1 Wizards. I guess it's Arena, right? But although I would imagine that Wizards would have the metric data from Arena, right? Like, that would be something that they would ask the developers to provide them. Because if, I don't know, what studio actually produces MTG Arena? I don't know off the top of my head. But it's got all the Wizard branding, but it doesn't have the cutscene that you see before most video games, where it's like published by Bethesda, that kind of thing. So we start with Sundown Pass. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. It's more optimal to not start with Sundown Pass because it wouldn't enter the battlefield tapped on turn 3 because it'd have these 2 lands, but we have 0 turn 1 play, so arguing optimal stances is irrelevant when nothing you do is gonna make a difference. You know, I should have put Parallel Lives in this deck. It doubles tokens, but I just couldn't find the room. And I didn't think of it, which is the real reason, but I don't know if I would have the room even if I did think of it. Because I thought of Zorn. Zorn doubles treasures. Uh-huh. I think we go green. Green is a very valuable color for the deck. Our opponent has conceded. Is Rocco Scary Man? I don't think he is. I have ran into him once, and I never actually saw him cast. To be fair, we never cast him either. But that was our third game. We're going to do a fourth because that is a 10-minute video. And while I'm sure, like, based off retention statistics, that's probably still overkill. It doesn't get the matches, man. It doesn't get the feel. You gotta get the feel with MTG, right? Like if you play a game of Magic and you win, but you didn't really play a game of Magic, did you have fun? No, not really. I mean, you might get some enjoyment out of winning, but you're also subverting your purpose of playing, right? This is acceptable. So I have a small power stone sub-theme, and I know if I probably cut out the sub-themes of random token artifacts, I could probably just get more of a single type of artifact, which would in the long run be better for the overall health of the deck, but a Temple of Triumph. That means I can curve out to Fauna Shaman next turn, eat up a counter spell, and just go from there. Because old Fauna Shaman will almost certainly eat up a counter spell. Yep, that makes sense. You get the mill, you get the counter. Cyanide. I don't know if that's a clever way to get around the censors, or if that is actually a person's name, but would cyanide be censored? I don't know. Or am I just completely off base in thinking that it's a weird random way of spelling a word, and I don't know, man. I don't know. They're a blue player, right? So weird. Why would I need to tap? I think I'm gonna pass and pass my turn while I'm at it, because nope. Okay, good to know. So let's deal with the man. And good. Wait, you're actually, why are you? Is that a bug? Or is that Power Stone weirdness? I don't know. Oh, I was nearly going to put a counter on their dog. Not the thing I'm most scared of. I was most scared of River's Rebuke, honestly. Let's get down Bootlegger Stash. And go from there. So we are a combo away from comboing, which is, yeah, where I want to be, really. We can play Zorn next turn, double our mana, and do nothing with it. It could be cool. Alright, they could Aether Fading Hope or Rocco, and that would be sad, but... Yeah, I don't know. The more you play a deck, the more you get a feel for some of the inbuilt weaknesses of the deck. And I think one of the weaknesses that I have done mental gymnastics for, particularly in this match, is that if Vorinclex doesn't resolve, I don't really have a response to that other than making Karn take up manually. And if Karn doesn't resolve, we pretty much just have to win the old-fashioned way. So let's red. Zorn. Create a treasure. 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 Spend some treasures to make some power stones. Play Snarl. I think we do have to swing at our friend Rocco. And I'm not going to put anything else down. Wow. That's neat. I think we lose. Witch's Oven. Just what I needed. Yeah, that's a bit rough. If I had my Boseiju, we would be fine, but we do not have the Boseiju. We could find it at some point, but will we find it before dying? Probably not. Honestly. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a Star of Extinction or bust. And even that doesn't solve the issue, right? Like, the Omniscience will stay in play. The Sharks are a big problem. My main hope for a prosperous future is that our opponent spleefs their entire hand out. And they go from there, but they really don't have to, right? Like, they could stop casting spells this turn, and that would be enough. Like, these creatures can kill us. Sure. That one. Yeah, normally I just concede, but we've already had some really short games with some really early concessions. Not all of them on me, mind you, but either way, we'll see this ship down to the bottom of the sea.
Your tiny mind couldn't possibly grasp mine.
Oh, nobody believes that, Mordekin. Sure, deck of many things. can even activate it too, which is scary. They do, though, just discard their hand, which is not great, but... wow, never mind. I thought that most rolls -5 would be not great. Although I guess that's not really. That's only a. It's only a fourth of possible rolls, right? Yeah. No, I think I'm done, right? Like, too much. It was already too much, but either way, if you guys enjoyed and you want to see more commanders like Rocco, Street Chef, remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye for now.